Life problems and solution. Life problems and solution is this week about. So today I'm studying from Thailand. I wasn't born here, but I lived here the last 12 years, 13 years full time because it was cold in Sweden. I was born and I cramp all the time. So how do you solve daily life problems and how do we get the solution that fits our world where we are at? I have done a lot of movies about it. Some are different ideas, different tips. You have a link in the description where you can go where you have the 10 most common problems in the world that people want to solve. And I have made a movie, so you can check that out if you want. So why should you listen to me? Why this guy who thinks he can solve problems for people in life? Well, I was born differently compared to most children. They gave me a diagnosis called cerebral palsy. And this means my muscle shaking. I can't hold them still. If you've seen my previous movies, I talk about that a lot. How does it work? How I got this is because my father was stupid. He was drunk, angry. He beat my mom. My mom got ambulance to the hospital, and I was born 1 month early, and she was very, very badly beaten. So I was dead for 45 minutes. I used to tell people that I needed 45 minutes to think, should I really come to this crazy planet? But that's a way, humorous way of seeing it. So I was born, my hands was like this. Now I can open my hands. I create music, I create art. I'm an artist, music creator, and so on. So when you're born like this, they expect you to do nothing. They don't expect you to have a family. They don't expect you to have work to support your family. They don't expect you to go to school or drive a car or drive a motorbike. I drive a motorbike every day nearly. And they expect nothing. And people, they treat you like pity, feel sorry, or whatever. I have that experience nearly every time I go out. Nearly every time I meet people with less knowledge or broaden their eyes and can see I'm like everybody else. I have to solve life problem like everybody else. Same problem, some I solving very easy, some take some more time. But most of this is because I can't think right. Most people's common problems are thinking in the wrong direction. Because when I have a goal and I want to achieve that goal from my heart, from my bone in my body and I aim to that goal, I can achieve nearly anything. I wanted to be a mountain climber, rock climber when I was 4 years old. My mom told me you can't make money on that. She was wrong. I became a rock climber instructor and taught people how to climb rock climbing. Not for a long time, but still, I made some money of it. I didn't get $1 million, but I made money. So my mom was wrong. When I was 10 years old, I saw Olympic, and I thought, oh, I want to go to the Olympic. Who hasn't dreamed of going to the Olympic? So I started to train. I had my first coaching group. I was 10 years old. This is like 40 years ago. And I started coaching people. I read a lot of books. I was 10 years old. And I trained, and they come with me training. When I had this group for like 3 years. There were like 15, 20 people, maybe 10. You know, your memory loss is faking your reality, but there was at least more than 10 people. Some was younger than me, some was much older than me. And when I was 20 years old, it appeared that there is this thing called Paralympic. And I thought, wow, now I really gonna make it, simply. So I trained for another 7 years, and I reached the Paralympic in Atlanta, 1996, long time ago. But it was in my body, it was in my soul, it was in my heart. I wanted to achieve the Olympic, no doubt. I was in the 100-meter final, 200-meter final. I broke the world record in long jump. Carl Lewis never broke a world record in long jump, but I did in the same pit as he took his 9th Olympic gold, and I broke the world record 2 weeks after his achievement. That's aiming for a goal. You have to change your whole thinking pattern. You have to change the whole life to achieve that kind of achievement. But normal people don't have this. Normal people struggle with different things. That's why I did the top 10 list of the most common problems. It's in the link, and how to fix them. Some simple ideas how to fix them and how to think and so on. So check that out if you like, if you think I see something interesting for you. So the solution is much nearer than you think. The solution doesn't cost money. It costs your time and effort and thinking. And I try to do movies every day. I have done our 100 something movies. There is like yesterday I got the email from YouTube said I'd done my first 250 movies. The first one was terrible. That's like 4 or 5 years ago. But check them out. if I can do this, you can also do this. Seriously. My perspective of life is much different compared to most people. They haven't struggled. They haven't been thrown out of school because they have cerebral palsy. They haven't been rejected with work. I searched 300 uh, work application. Nobody employed me. I didn't even get to the interview. So I started my own company, and since then nobody have asked for any reference or anything, because it's like if you have a company, you must be kind of good. I have no idea. So this movie is to take the next step for you. Check my videos. 10 alarming problem fix. Start your path. If you've listened this long, something triggers you to listen to me this far. I have no idea what. I just want to inspire people. I know everything I do because I know because people can make a difference in the world. And I mean, every people can make a difference in the world. Where we are, background, mean, my father was alcoholic, beat my mother, the rest of the family is half crazy, like everybody else's family. But you can survive. You can create whatever you like in your life. I hope you enjoy this movie. Tomorrow I will do a new one. So take care and have a nice day today.